Natera Incorporated, The Truth Emerges. 5 Events. New York Times Report. Campaign for Accountability Watchdog. Hindenburg Research Report. Federal jury in Care DX Incorporated against Natera Incorporated. FDA issued a safety communication. From 5 different events and announcements, the company's share price fell from $93.39 per share, or 63% plus, to close at $30.32 per share over the class period. Investors, did you purchase or otherwise acquire publicly traded Natera common stock between February 26, 2020, and April 19, 2022? The Gross law firm announces that a securities fraud class action lawsuit has been filed against Natera Incorporated, ticker symbol NTRA. Did you lose money by investing in NTRA? And are you aware that you may recover your losses with no out-of-pocket costs? The Gross law firm represents shareholders who were victims of securities fraud. Investors have until June 27, 2022 to join the lawsuit as a lead plaintiff. Contact the Gross law firm to inquire about your recovery opportunities. What are the 5 key events that happened? 1. Investors began to learn the truth on January 1, 2022, when the New York Times published a detailed report calling into question the accuracy of certain prenatal tests manufactured by Natera and other diagnostic testing companies. 2. January 14, 2022, the Campaign for Accountability, a non-profit watchdog group, filed a complaint requesting that the SEC investigate whether Natera repeatedly claimed in marketing materials and earnings calls that tests are much more reliable than it appears they really are. 3. March 9, 2022, Hindenburg Research issued an investigative report alleging, among other things, that Natera's revenue growth has been fueled by deceptive sales and billing practices aimed at doctors, insurance companies, and expectant mothers. 4. March 14, 2022, a federal jury in Care DX Incorporated against Natera Incorporated found that Natera had intentionally and willfully misled the public by utilizing false advertisements to market Prospera in violation of the Federal Lanham Act, the Delaware Deceptive Trade Practices Act, and Delaware common law. 5. April 19, 2022, the FDA issued a safety communication to educate patients and healthcare providers and to help reduce the inappropriate use of NIPT. What is the NTRA lawsuit about? The complaint filed against Natera alleges that the company violated federal securities laws by making false and/or misleading statements and/or failing to disclose that. 1. The company's non-invasive prenatal test, Panorama, was not reliable and resulted in high rates of false positives. 2. The company's screening test for kidney transplant failure, Prospera, did not have superior precision compared to competing tests. 3. As a result of defendants' false and misleading claims about Natera's technology, the company was exposed to substantial legal and regulatory risks. 4. Natera relied upon deceptive sales and billing practices to drive its revenue growth. 5. As a result of the foregoing, defendants' statements about the company's business, operations, and prospects lacked a reasonable basis. To get information about your rights, submit your details as an investor before the June 27, 2022 deadline. The Gross law firm is ready to help you recoup your losses. Subscribe to our channel to never miss another shareholder announcement.